Hello, I'm McKean. I'm a designer and illustrator from Sydney. I'm also the author of several books about cities and countries. One of my favourite books that I've written is Hello Australia. Hello Australia was published in 2018 after spending most of the year before that working on this big project, researching, writing, sketching and drawing, before eventually putting it all together to make a finished book. I'm going to show you a little bit more of my process so you can see all the work that goes into making a book. Maybe it's something that you'd like to try one day too. All books start with an idea. My idea for Hello Australia was to explore the different states and some big cities around the country and show lots of the things that those places are known for. I researched all the different places, wrote the story, in publishing this is called the manuscript, and started to grow the idea a little bit more. The manuscript is usually the first thing to be finished. This way it can guide what I'll decide to draw in the illustrations. I work with some very rough sketches once the manuscript is finished, mostly just to get a sense of the shapes that will go down onto the page. All of the double-page spreads in Hello Australia are illustrated on one giant sheet. Usually this is an A2 page that I've cut down slightly to allow for the text that runs along the top of the pages in the book. Working on an A2 page gives me plenty of room to include lots of small details, things like the dots of sand, the spikes of an echidna, or the tiny petals of a waratah. I work with a very fine black pen and I draw the whole page in one go. Each illustration often takes me around 4 to 5 hours to complete the line work. Before I start sketching and inking, I've usually developed a good grasp of the colours that will be used in each spread, which are a selection of 8 to 10 colours from my original palette of about 16 colours. Keeping these colours in mind means that I can work ahead for drawing each component so that nothing that's the same colour will be touching, and so I can balance the colours throughout the spread. This way the dark colours sitting next to each other doesn't make the pages feel too heavy. Once I've finished all the inking for the illustrations, I have them scanned in one sheet through a big machine scanner that takes a high quality picture of my work. Once I've got my professional scan, I start colouring in the computer. Digital colouring is lots of fun, and it means that if I make a mistake or go outside the lines, then it's easy to fix up. The digital colouring is another multi-step process with lots of layers, and this takes about 5 to 6 hours for me to complete. Once all the spreads are finished and coloured, the final tweaks are made, it's put into the book file. The text design is added on top, and then before you know it, we've got a finished book. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of the process of making my book, Hello Australia. Maybe you'll feel inspired to make your own someday.